sitting on that front porch swing, summer air and a cheap gold ring. You said, baby, it's you and me, under that old magnolia tree. Fireflies danced in mason jars. We counted dreams and counted stars. You held my hand like I was gold. I didn't know love could turn so cold. Your voice was warm like Tennessee wine. You said forever would be mine. I leaned my heart against your chest, believed your lies like all the rest. Front porch promises in the midnight air. You swore on heaven you'd always care, but the wind took words you swore were true and left me crying alone for you. Now that swing just creaks my name. Every night ain't the same. Front porch promises fade away like love that couldn't stay. Sunday mornings, church bells rang. I wore white, you wore your ring. You looked at me, but not the same. Something quiet had changed your flame. Your kiss felt distant, thin and dry. You stopped looking me in the eye. I felt the truth, but feared the cost of knowing I was already lost. You said I worried way too much. Still I felt your fading touch. You held me close, but not too tight, like you were leaving that night. Front porch promises in the midnight air. You swore on heaven you'd always care, but the wind took words you swore were true and left me crying alone for you. Now that swing just creaks my name. Every night ain't the same. Front porch promises fade away like love that couldn't stay. I still see your shadow in the yard, still hear your truck when nights are hard. Was I just a summer thing, a broken vow and a rusted ring? Tell me how forever dies so fast. Tell me how love don't last. Front porch promises in the midnight air. You swore on heaven you'd always care, but I'm left here with the ghost of you and words that never came true. That swing still rocks in the cold night breeze like it's begging you back to me. Front porch promises torn apart and a splintered, shattered heart. Fireflies don't glow like they used to do. Since the night I stopped holding you. favorite blue. Hung every sunset around you. Moved my whole life to fit your plans. Laid my heart in your careless hands. I learned your silence like a song. Said I'm fine when I fell wrong. I bent like branches in the wind, just to keep you closing in. I folded my wings so you could fly. Wiped my tears before they dry. Told myself that love was true if I kept giving more to you. I built my world around you, baby. Every wall and every door. Now the house we made together don't feel like home no more. I gave you all my tomorrows, every dream I ever knew. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a world I built for you. I stopped wearing what I liked, started living your kind of life. Changed my laugh, my friends, my ways. Turned my nights into your days. You never asked me what I need. Love was just your air to breathe. I was background to your show, but I was too blind to know. I called it sacrifice for love. Prayed to heaven up above. Thought if I just held on tight, you'd stay forever by my side. I built my world around you, baby. Every wall and every door. Now the house we made together don't feel like home no more. I gave you all my tomorrows, every dream I ever knew. Now I'm standing in the ruins of a world I built for you. Who am I without your name? Did I lose myself in your flame? Was I love or just your space? A shadow you could replace. I tore myself apart to fit your frame. Now I don't recognize my face. I built my world around you, baby. Brick by brick, I let me fall. You were standing in the center while I gave you all. Now the dust is settling slowly, and the truth is cutting through. I lost myself completely, building everything on you. If I ever love again someday, I won't give myself away. Your hands were gentle on my skin, like they'd never let hurt walk in. You traced my face in candlelight, held me close every night. You whispered dreams against my hair, said forever's waiting there. But forever slipped right through the night I started losing you. You still kissed me soft and slow, but your heart was letting go. I felt goodbye behind your touch, even while you held me close. Soft hands, hard goodbye. goodbye, and I'm the one who cries. You said, baby, it ain't your fault, but that don't ease the salt of every tear that burned my skin. Knowing I won't feel you again, you packed your love into that truck, left me standing in the dust. I watched the red lights fade from view, like my whole life did too. You said you needed something new, but I gave my whole world to you. How can love be warm and kind and still leave me behind? Sometimes hard goodbye, you couldn't even look me in the eye. You held my face like I was yours, then walked right out that door. Your touch was sweet as summer rain, but it don't stop this pain. Soft hands, hard goodbye, and I'm barely getting by. If your hands were ever mine, why do they feel so cold tonight? Was I just a place to land before you found another hand? Tell me how your lips felt true while you were breaking me in two. Soft hands, hard goodbye, I'm singing to the sky. You touched me like I was your home. Now I'm sleeping here alone. Your shadows burning in my mind. Your softness was alive. Soft hands, hard goodbye, and I don't know why. Your hands are soft, but your leaving wasn't. Gave you my heart like a fragile flame, held it high so you know my name. Every laugh, every tear I cried was a piece of me I never could hide. I painted your world with all my light, stayed awake in the dark of night, but in your eyes I was never seen, just a shadow in your dream. I tried to bend, I tried to stay, but you never cared what I'd say. Every word, every sigh felt like rain that passed you by. You never saw my worth, did you, love? I gave it all and got nothing back. Held me close but never enough. Let my heart out on a broken track. I'm more than the tears you left behind, more than the nights I cried alone. You never saw my worth, my own. Now I'm standing on my own. I made your favorite pie, sang your song, stayed quiet when you were wrong, hid my pain so you could shine, ignored the cracks along my spine. I whispered prayers never saw through my disguise. I gave my all, my soul, my time, while you walked past like I was fine. Every touch, every smile was wasting love all the while. You never saw my worth, did you, love? I gave it all and got nothing back. Held me close but never enough. Left my heart out on a broken track. More than the tears you left behind, more than the nights I cried alone. You never saw my worth, my life. Now I'm standing on my own. Was I just a place to stay, a fleeting dream that faded away? I gave you skies, I gave you ground, but you never wanted what I found. You never saw my worth, did you, love? Now I see it clear, though I'm torn. I'll find the strength to rise above. From the heart you left forlorn, I'll be more than the pain, more than the lies, more than the love you ignored. You never saw my worth, my love, but I'm not yours anymore. I am worth more than you could know. I'll love myself and let you go. The table's set, the candles glow. Your plate sits empty, I already know. I pour the wine and count the chairs, but one is missing and it's not fair. I stir the soup, I wait for you. The clock ticks slow, the night feels blue. Every laugh we shared feels far away, like shadows dancing where you used to stay. I hear your footsteps in my mind, but it's only silence I can find. Your chair stays empty, cold and bare, and I'm reaching out to thin air. The empty chair at supper, love, your ghost sits silently above. I speak your name into the night, but you're gone and it don't feel right. Empty chair, cold and still, I'm holding on, but I can't until you're here. Now I'm alone. Empty chair at supper, empty home. I set the table for two again. Pretend you're coming round the bend. Your laughter echoes in the hall. cross, but no one's there. Just the empty chair that mocks my prayer. I trace your name on the tablecloth, wishing you'd come back, I'd pay the cost. But the room stays silent, cold and bare, and I'm left staring at empty air. Empty chair at supper, love, your ghost sits silently above. I speak your name into the night, but you're gone and it don't feel right. Empty chair, cold and still, I'm holding on, but I can't until you are here. Now I'm alone. Empty chair at supper, empty home. I still pour your tea, I still say grace, I still look for the smile on your face, but it's gone like the warmth of day, and that empty chair won't fade away. Empty chair at supper, love, the silence screams the truth of us. I whisper words you'll never hear and fight the ache of missing you, my dear. Empty chair, cold and still, I'm holding on, but I can't until you come back or I let go. Empty chair at supper, my heart's shattered. One empty chair and one broken heart. I saw the scent of whiskey on your collar, smell of the night and the lies that follow. You walked in smiling like nothing was wrong, but I could feel the weight of where you'd gone. Your jacket smelled like her perfume. Your words were warm, but your heart was gloom. I tried to hide the tears that burn, but this lesson, oh, I had to learn. I reached for you, but you were far. Your kisses felt like a faded scar. Every touch, every little lie, whiskey and her I can't deny. Whiskey on your collar, love, I know where you've been, I know what's above. I held you close, I let you near, but your heart's been somewhere else all year. Whiskey on your collar, I can see every secret, every memory. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Whiskey on your collar, love decayed. I poured the drinks, we tried to talk. I watched you grin, but but I couldn't walk. Through the lies, through the smoky haze, through your nights and your wandering ways. You said it's nothing, just a small mistake, but hearts don't mend from the love you take. And every laugh that once felt right now haunts me in the cold dark night. Your hands were warm but your eyes were cold. You hid your sins, the stories untold. I tried to trust, I tried to see, but your whiskey whispered the truth to me. Whiskey on your collar, love, I know where you've been, I know what's above. I held you close, I let you near, but your heart's been somewhere else all year. Whiskey on your collar, I can see every secret, every memory. I love you true, but you betrayed. Whiskey on your collar, love decay. I kissed your lips, I held your hand, but I was drowning in the lie you planned. The smell of whiskey, the scent of her, all the proof I couldn't ignore. Whiskey on your collar, love, your nights were elsewhere, your soul above. I gave my heart, my time, my all, while you let another woman call. Whiskey on your collar, I see it clear. The love I thought was ours disappeared. I love you true, but you betrayed. Whiskey on your collar, love decayed. Whiskey on your collar, and my heart on the floor. I saw the mark on your collar tonight, a shade of red that didn't feel right. I touched the spot where your lips had been and felt the sting of a love grown thin. The room was quiet, the air was tight. I stared at shadows, fought back the fight. How could the one I trusted so leave a trace of someone I don't know? I tried to smile, I tried to pretend, but the truth was waiting around the bend. Every kiss that I thought was mine felt like lies dripping in red wine. Lipstick that wasn't mine, love, tells a story you try to hide. I held you close, but your heart roamed free with someone else where it shouldn't be. Red stain on your collar, cruel and clear. Every secret I now fear. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Lipstick that wasn't mine displayed. I thought I knew the man I loved, but I was blinded and pushed and shoved by shadows dancing in your lies, by whispered truths and alibis. I washed my hands, I held my chest, prayed the pain would let But every time I see that hue, it's a reminder I lost you too. You said it's nothing, just a game, but my heart can't play what's not the same. Every word, every tender line was broken by that shade of red wine. Lipstick that wasn't mine, love, tells the story you tried to hide. I held you close, but your heart roamed free with someone else where it shouldn't be. Red stain on your collar, cruel and clear. Every secret I now fear. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Lipstick that wasn't mine displayed. Did you even think of me tonight, or was she the one holding you tight? I loved you more than words can say, but you let her lips steal me away. Lipstick that wasn't mine, love, every lie I can't undo. I held you close, I gave you all, but your heart belonged somewhere new. Red stain on your collar, my pain, I'll never trust the same again. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Lipstick that wasn't mine displayed. Red on your collar and red in my soul. I used to hear my name fall from your lips like a melody I couldn't resist. Every whisper, every tender sound made my heart feel safe and found. But lately your voice has gone away. The warmth has turned to shades of gray. I call for you, but nothing's there. Just echoes of the love we share. I reach for you, but your eyes don't see the girl who loved you endlessly. You're close in body, far in soul, and I can't make you whole. You stop saying my name, love, and I can feel the change. The words that once wrapped me in your arms now vanish in the strange. You stop saying my name, dear, and the silence cuts so deep. I loved you true, but now I weep. You stop saying my name. I trace the lines of our old letters, remembering days when it felt better, when your voice would chase the dark away. Now it's gone and I can't stay. I see the way you look at me, but your heart is elsewhere. I can't see. Every I love you has disappeared, leaving only doubt and fear. lost you in the air. The song we knew, the warmth we shared has vanished, leaving despair. You stopped saying my name, dear, and the silence cut so deep. I loved you true, but now I weep. You stopped saying my name. Your voice no longer calls my name. I wake to sheets that feel too wide. Your shadow gone, no place to hide. The pillow's warm where you once lay, but the rest is cold and turns me gray. I reach across, but there's no hand. No whisper, love, no one to stand. I breathe your absence in the night and ache for what was once so right. I hear the creak of the floorboard sigh, a lonely sound that makes me cry. Your side is empty, and so am I, wondering why we said goodbye. Cold side of the bed, love, where warmth once wrapped me tight. I'm reaching for a ghost tonight, through the ache, through the fight. Cold side of the bed, dear, your love is gone, your heart has fled. I gave my all, but now instead I'm alone on the cold side of the bed. I trace the sheets where your body lay. The memories linger, but you drift away. I whisper prayers into the air, hoping you might suddenly be there. But the silence answers back with pain, and every tear falls like the rain. Your side is empty, and so am I. They whisper in the corner store about the love we had before. Hands held tight and smiles so bright now fade away in the pale moonlight. The cafe chairs in the town square know the secrets we used to share. Every glance and every word twisted in stories I never heard. I hear their voices down the lane, spreading tales that cause me pain. I try to hide, I try to run, but the gossip weighs a ton. Small town rumors, cruel and loud, turning my love into a shroud. I gave my heart, I gave my all. Now I'm the one they love to call. Small town whispers, burning slow. Everyone thinks they truly know, but they don't feel this ache inside. Small town rumors I can't hide. They saw us laughing by the creek, watched us talk for hours each week. Now they point and spread the lies, twisting truth before my eyes. The front porch swings, the churchyard gate, all remind me of my fate. I loved him deep, I loved him true, but the town's tales cut me in two. I try to speak, I try to explain, but their words fall like pouring rain. Every story, every claim brings more heartache, more shame. Small town rumors, cruel and loud, turning my love into a shroud. I gave my heart, I gave my all. Now I'm the one they love to call. Small town whispers, burning slow. Everyone thinks they truly know, but they don't feel this ache inside. Small town rumors I divide. I loved him more than they could see, but their words don't care for me. The night is long, my tears fall free. Small town rumors haunting me. Small town rumors, cruel and loud, turning my love into a shroud. I gave my heart, I gave my all. Now I'm the one they love to call. Small town whispers, burning slow. Everyone thinks they truly know, but they don't feel this ache inside. Small town rumors I can't hide. The town talks, but they'll never know my heart. I drove by your place just the other night, hoping to see your porch light. wasn't mine, coming from the back of her old Ford sign. The engine hummed, the tires sang, and my heart broke in a quiet pain. I pulled away, I couldn't stay, but the memory haunts me every day. I thought our love was strong and true, but the sound of her laugh proved it's through. Every word I held inside fell silent as you lied. I heard you in her truck, love, and it tore me apart inside. I thought I was your only one, but your heart's been taken for a ride. I heard you in her truck, dear, and the truth hit sharp and clear. I loved you true, but you betrayed, and I can't hold back the tears. I drove slow down our old dirt road. Every curve reminded me of home, of the nights we shared, the dreams we made, now replaced by the sound of your escapade. I clenched the wheel, I held my breath, felt the sting of your secret theft. The engine roared, the tires spun, and I knew our love was done. I called your name, I called in vain, but the sound of her voice brought me pain. Every hope I tried to keep shattered as you laughed in her seat. I heard you in her truck, love, and it tore me apart inside. I thought I was your only one, but your heart's been taken for a ride. I heard you in her truck, dear, and the truth hit sharp and clear. I loved you true, but you betrayed, and I can't hold back the seas. The rumble of tires, the sound of her name, echoes of a love turned to shame. I loved you deep, I loved you real, but her laugh was the wound I feel. I heard you in her truck, love, and it tore me apart inside. I thought I was your only one, but your heart's been taken for a ride. I heard you in her truck, dear, and the truth hit sharp and clear. I loved you true, but you betrayed, and I can't hold back the tears. I heard you in her truck, and my heart broke all over again. I typed your name into my phone, hoping you'd answer, not be alone. But the screen stayed blank, no reply, just the empty glow that makes me cry. I sent my heart in words so true, but they sat there waiting, never through. Every I love you left unread, every hope hanging by a messages left unread, messages left unread, and the ache grows stronger still. I reach for you across the miles, but the silence breaks my will. Messages left unread, dear, every word I hoped you'd hear. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Messages left unread, my fear. I see your name, it haunts my screen, reminds me of what might have been. Every text a fragile plea, every hope dissolving quietly. I scroll again, I wait in vain, feeling the weight of all this pain. Your silence speaks louder than words. Every unread message hurts. I called your name, I sent my heart, but your silence tore it apart. Every hope, every thread lies in the messages left unread. Messages left unread, love, and the ache grows stronger still. I reach for you across the miles, but the silence breaks my will. Messages left unread, dear, every word I hoped you'd hear. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Messages left unread, my fear. Did you forget the nights we shared, the whispered words, the love we dared? Or was it just a passing trend, left unanswered with no end? Messages left unread, love, and the silence speaks so loud. I poured my heart into your hands, but your silence built a cloud. Messages left unread, dear, every word I hoped you'd hear. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Messages left unread, my fear. Your name and my heart left unread. Raindrops fall, but mine hit the glass, mixing with memories I can't surpass. The headlights blur on this old highway as I drive these teardrops away. Your voice echoes in my mind, the love I lost, the ties that bind. Every mile I put between can't wash away what I've seen. I grip the wheel, I fight the rain, but the pain inside won't ease the strain. Every drop that hits the pain brings your memory back again. Teardrops on the windshield, love, blurring the road, blurring my heart. I thought we'd last, I thought we'd stay, but you tore my whole world apart. Teardrops on the windshield, dear. Every mile feels like a year. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Teardrops on the windshield, my fear. The radio plays a song we knew, but the words now only remind me of you. Your hands that held me warm at night, now gone, leaving this endless fight. I pass the places we used to go, the diner lights, the churchyard snow, all washed away by the storm outside. Like the love I lost, I can't hide. The wipers swipe but can't erase the memory of your touch, your face. Every drop that falls tonight reminds me of our fading light. Teardrops on the windshield, love, blurring the road, blurring my heart. I thought we'd last, I thought we'd stay, but you tore my whole world apart. Teardrops on the windshield, dear. Every mile feels like a year. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Teardrops on the windshield, my fear. Every mile I drive alone, every street that we had known, I see your face in the pouring rain and feel the echo of our pain. Teardrops on the windshield, love, blurring the road, burying my heart. I thought we'd last, I thought we'd stay, but you tore my whole world apart. Teardrops on the windshield, dear. Every mile feels like a year. I loved you true, but you betrayed. Teardrops on the windshield, my fear. The rain falls, and so do my tears. I saw you sneaking around the back porch last night, your shadow moving in the pale porch light. I held my breath, tried not to see the lies you whispered, not meant for me. The boards creaked under your feet, your promises broken, love incomplete. Every word truth you left far behind. I thought our hearts were intertwined, but the secrets you keep I find. Every laugh, every tender sigh was just a mask, another lie. The back porch lies, love, tell me what you hide. I held you close, I loved you true, but your heart's been elsewhere too. The back porch lies, dear and deep, crystal clear. I gave my all, but now I see the back porch lies destroyed me. I hear your whispers in the midnight air, carrying the proof that you didn't care. The neighbor's dog barks, the windows shake. Every secret that you couldn't fake, I trusted you more than life itself, but you buried me on that porch shelf. Every I love you that I believed turned into a lie you conceive. I followed the sound, I followed the pain, but all I found was your hidden game. Every word, every sigh, another back porch lie. The back porch lies, love, tell me what you hide. I held you close, I loved you true, but your heart's been elsewhere too. The back porch lies, dear, cutting deep, crystal clear. I gave my all, but now I see the back porch lies destroyed me. Did you even care for what we had? Or was it easy to make me sad? Every secret in the night was a dagger in my heart tonight. The back porch lies, love, tell me what you hide. I held you close, I loved you true, but your heart's been elsewhere too. The back porch lies, dear, cutting deep, crystal clear. I gave my all, but now I see the back porch lies destroyed me. Your lies on the back porch, in my heart, shattered. I heard your voice in the old barn tonight, carried by the wind under the pale moonlight. Whispers soft, but the meaning's clear. Secrets spoken I didn't wanna hear. The hay smelled sweet, but my heart burned. Every shadow a lesson I learned. You thought I wouldn't see, wouldn't know, but your whispers betray stepped inside the moonlit place, looking for truth on your hidden face. The creak of boards, the scent of hay, echo the lies you tried to play. I wanted to believe in what we shared, but your whispers proved you never cared. Every soft laugh, every quiet plea wasn't for me, wasn't meant to be. I followed the sound, my heart in pain, but your secret stayed, leaving only strain. Every shadow, every sigh revealed another whispered line. Whispers in the barn, love telling tales you tried to hide. I held you close, I gave my all, but your heart wandered far and wide. Whispers in the barn, dear, cutting deep, painfully clear. I loved you true, but now I see your whispers broke the trust in me. Was it easy to keep me blind, to speak your secrets behind my mind? Every whisper that I heard shattered the love. Every word, whispers in the barn, love telling tales you tried to hide. I held you close, I gave my all, but your heart wandered far and wide. Whispers in the barn, dear, cutting deep, painfully clear. I loved you true, but now I see your whispers broke the trust in me. The barn is quiet, but your whispers haunt me still. I ran my hand across the worn leather seat, the saddle where we used to meet. But time has left its quiet mark, and your love has faded into the dark. The reins are frayed, the leather dry, like the promises you let slip by. I held on tight, but you let go, leaving rust and memories in a row. Every ride we took, every sunset view now reminds me of losing you. The quiet barn, the open land, and the love I thought would stand. Rust on the saddle, love, where our hearts used to ride. I gave you mine, I gave my all, but you let it slip aside. Rust on the saddle, dear, every memory sharp and clear. I loved you true, but now I see rust on the saddle love left me. The horse stands still, the fields are bare. No laughter echoes in the air. I see your shadow in the morning mist, but it fades away like your last kiss. The barn doors creak, the wind blows cold, telling the story that's been untold. Every love song we ever sang, now forgotten like rusted chains. I hoped your heart would never stray, but rust grows strong where love decays. The saddle waits, the field stands wide, but there's no one here to ride. Rust on the saddle, where our hearts used to ride. I gave you mine, I gave my all, but you let it slip aside. Rust on the saddle, dear, every memory sharp and clear. I loved you true, but now I see. Rust on the saddle, love left me. I reach for you, I try to hold, but your love has turned so cold. Every trail we rode together, now just rust and empty weather. Rust on the saddle, love, where our hearts used to ride. I gave you mine, I gave my all, but you let it slip aside. Rust on the saddle, dear, every memory sharp and clear. I loved you true, but now I see. Rust on the saddle, love left me. The saddle waits, but you're gone, and all that's left is rust. Pulled the box from the dusty shelf. Memories frozen, reminders of ourselves. Faded Polaroids in the yellowed light. Smiling faces that once felt right. Your hand in mine, our first slow dance. Every photo, a stolen chance. But time has dimmed the colors we knew, and I see now it wasn't true. I held each picture close to my chest, hoping the past could bring me rest. But every glance, every frame echoed the whispers of your games. Faded Polaroids, love, show me edges warm, just like the promises we had sworn. I trace your face with trembling hands, feeling the weight of what now stands. The laughter captured the quiet sighs, all illusions hiding the lies. Every photo tells a tale of pain, of love I thought I'd always gain. I tried to smile, I tried to believe, but the pictures show the hearts you leave. Every frame, every faded hue reveal the heartbreak I never knew. Faded Polaroids, love, show me what we lost. I gave my heart, I gave my all, but you let it pay the cost. Faded Polaroids, dear, every memory sharp and clear. I loved you true, but now I see faded Polaroids betray me. I thought our love would never fade, but the colors dim the moment you stayed. Every picture, every smile now reminds me I was begun. Faded Polaroids, love, show me what we lost. I gave my heart, I gave my all, but you let it pay the cost. Faded Polaroids, dear, every memory sharp and clear. I loved you true, but now I see faded Polaroids betray me. The pictures fade, but the pain remains. I hear the songs we used to sing, the lullabies that made hearts cling, but now they're broken, torn apart, like the shattered pieces of my heart. Your gentle voice that calmed my nights, replaced by echoes of lonely fights. Every note a memory fades, a love that slowly slips away. I try to hum the tune we knew, but the melody reminds me of you. Every chord, every line echoes the heartache left behind. Broken lullabies, love, telling tales of pain. I gave my all, I gave my trust, but nothing now remains. Broken lullabies, dear, every note I hold so near. I loved you true, but now I cry to the broken lullabies. The cradle rocks, the night Your absence leaves the air to chill. The songs we wrote, the nights we dreamed, all unravel now, or so it seems. I reach for you but find no hand, just silence where we used to stand. Every verse, every soft refrain brings the sorrow back again. I close my eyes, I hear the tune, but the notes fall heavy like the moon. Every line, every rhyme tells the story of our time. Broken lullabies, love, telling tales of pain. I gave my all, I gave my trust, but nothing now remains. Broken lullabies, dear, every note I hold so near. I loved you true, but now I cry to the broken lullabies. The songs we made now haunt my dreams. Every note torn at the seams. I sang for you, I sang for me, but the music can't set me free. Broken lullabies, love, telling tales of pain. I gave my all, I gave my trust, but nothing now remains. Broken lullabies, dear, every note I hold so near. I loved you true, but now I cry to the broken lullabies. The music fades, and so does my heart. I hear your voice in the empty hall, a memory bouncing off the wall. Every step I take, every sigh feels like echoes of our goodbye. The door still creaks where you once stood. The floorboards whisper things I should have known before you walked away. Left my heart in shades of gray. I turn around but no one's there, just the silence that fills the air. Every word we never spoke returns to me in every note. Echoes of goodbye, love, ring through the night so cold. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but your love slipped from my hold. Echoes of goodbye, dear, every memory sharp and clear. I loved you true, but now I see. Echoes of goodbye haunt me. The porch light glows, the wind blows free, but it doesn't bring you back to me. Your laughter fades into the dark, leaving only shadows in the park. I trace the places we used to know. Every corner speaks of woe, every echo, every tear tells the story that you're not here. I hear the whispers in my mind, I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but your love slipped from my hold. Echoes of goodbye, dear, every memory sharp and clear. I loved you true, but now I see echoes of goodbye haunt me. Your voice, your touch, just echoes of goodbye. I let the past fall away tonight. Close the door on shadows and fright. The pain I carried, the tears I knew, all faded now with the morning dew. I see the sunlight in your eyes. No more whispers, no more lies. I found my heart, I found my voice, and I'm ready now to make my choice. I won't look back at what I've lost, the love I had, the heavy cost. Every scar has made me strong, and I know where I belong. Fully open to love, heart unafraid, letting go of every shade. I gave my pain, I gave my fear, but now your love is welcome here. Fully open to love, so alive, no more hiding, I will thrive. I loved before I was betrayed, but now my heart will never fade. I feel the wind across my face, the gentle rhythm, the warm embrace. Every step is mine to take. No more chains from past mistakes. Your hand in mine, I finally see what love can be when it's meant to be. I've healed the wounds, I faced the night. Now I'm ready for love's light. I've learned to trust, I've learned to stay.